Okay, again, need to log in the Elastic Cloud. Also, you need to open Git bash terminal. That is to simulate the Linux shell commands, right? And then to download the CSV file, you need to go to the tutorial, and then it looks like 2 lines of code, shell commands, but this is 1 line shell command. So you copy and paste it into your Notepad++, and make sure this is single line. Okay? And then you can run it. You can copy and paste this into your Git bash terminal. And then you will see 100%. Okay? And then let's see. What's the file name? 03. It starts with 03. So if I type in list 03 star, you can see all the files that start with 03, right? This is what you did the first 3. And then if I want to see the detail of this file, I'm going to add a -al. And then you can see the file size for 3 files. So you simply download the 3 files. That starts with March 3, 20 something, right? And then if you look at this call command, I actually put kind of regular expression. Like that says in the square bracket, I put the file name that is from between 23 to 25. So any file name that has 23, 24, 25 should be, read and downloaded into your like a personal computer. That's why I can see 3 files that has different like a day, but I already mentioned that I want to download the entire day from 23, 23rd to 25th. Yeah? So this is how you can download multiple files with a similar name. Okay? And then make sure the file size is like, do you know what file size is this? What's the file size? No. What do you think? What's the file size? So if you have a 3-digit, this is kilobyte, right? If you have a 6-digit, it's megabyte, right? So it's 1 megabyte file. So you have a total 3 megabyte data file. That's what I'm asking you for abstract, right? So you need to know what is the total data size that you can upload it to the Elasticsearch. Okay, so I'm sure it is very easy. Now, you can read the how it looks like. Like you can run 2 commands at the same time. So there are cat command to read the content of the file. And there is a vertical line. This is to say, I have one more command that you can run together in parallel. So the second shell command is to read the head of the file, like n minus n means number of line. So I want to read the 4 lines of content from this file, like March 25, 2020 file. So if you run it, see. Why is it opening? Oh, it didn't download it. Let's see why it didn't download it.
Yeah, I experienced the same thing. So I had to delete it off of the TMP file and go to Notepad++ to make it a single line of code that you did before.
Yeah, let's see. The website address may be changed. Let me see. Okay, so they changed the address. I saw it in the afternoon. Oh, maybe their server is down. No, it is actually the multiple lines of a file. Let me see what went wrong. I tested it at home and it worked. Welcome. What's the difference between this and mine? Oh, row.github, and they use. Okay, let me give you another. Says data reports. Let me use this. Make sure if it works. Let me delete the CSV file. Zero. Oh, sorry, it is zero. This is the size of your file. I give you incorrect information, but let's see. Oh, maybe no way. Is there again? Okay, so it seems it's working, but let me just quick check. Okay, so some reason they changed the URL now. So let me read into lab7 here before I change my tutorial. Share comments to download it. So this is the share command that you have to use. And then I'm going to send it through chat as well. But if you refresh the computer, then you can see the share commands as well. Yeah. Okay, sorry for confusing you guys. Some reason they changed their URL. So you can use this command that I sent to you chat and also in your lab7 page. Yeah, so you can copy that. And then now if you run the cat command with the head to read only 4 lines with your head, then you can see the first line is actually the name of the field, like a simply name of the column if you use table. Okay? So field name, column name, that is important because if you know it, you can play with it. If you don't know column name or field name, then your life becomes too tough. You have to rename it by yourself. But they already provide it. And then from there, you can see the multiple values. Okay, so you can see only 4 lines, including title. So you can see 3 data records from here, right? And then each value is separated by comma, right? Because this is CSV file. Okay. So once you have a CSV file, you can upload that into Elastic. So you have to go to the menu Analytics Machine Learning, and also you have to go to some menu Data Visualizer and File. Then you can see the place where you upload your CSV file. So you can simply select those 3 files and upload it into here from Explorer. You know how to use Explorer, right? So using Explorer, you can use Explorer to find out 3 data files and select them and upload them into your Elastic. Then it'll show you how your data looks like. Okay. And then the Elastic use the column name differently, especially like a geo column name. Like Elastic has a spatial analysis using GeoPoint data set. I mean GeoPoint data type, and then their field name is latitude and longitude. But your data has the field name lat and long. Okay? So your data's field name lat and long should be changed to latitude and longitude, and this is case sensitive. Okay? So if you see capital letter, it should be capital letter. This lowercase letter, it should be lowercase letter. So if you click on override setting, there is a field named lat and long. Then you have to add latitude and longitude to replace the field name of your data into field name of Elastic. Yeah, and then you click on apply. Then you will see your data field name is changed as a latitude and longitude. Does it make sense? And then you have to import it. Yeah, so once you import it, then it creates actually data view to generate the index. I mean, it's going to index your data, and also it maps your data into the format that Elastic is understanding. Yeah, so data mapping is important as a part of creating data view. Okay? So you have your own format of a data file, but it should be changed to the format that Elastic can understand. That is actually to create data view. And the mapping is one of the process for data view creation. Okay? So once you successfully import it, in mapping, there is a mapping area. You have to insert GeoPoint data. Okay, so you need to copy this highlighted code and then insert it into your mapping code. So in your mapping frame, it doesn't have a GeoPoint data type, so you have to add after longitude, after longitude field, you have to add the entire 3 lines of yellow shaped code. So you need to copy and paste it into your mapping frame. Okay? So that is I'm going to use GeoPoint data type for spatial analysis, simply to put your data, to make your data visible through the map, like alt map. Any questions so far? Okay. So, again, make sure even comma, comma is important to separate each data type. So you shouldn't miss the comma. Okay? And then, this is mapping, and after mapping, there's a ingest pipelining. There is another process that you have to update. In ingest pipeline, after date, this is JSON format. So after date, including comma, don't miss comma because comma is always to separate each element. So you have to add append field that has a field name coordinates and its value is latitude and longitude. Okay? So this from comma till curly bracket, you have to copy and insert into ingest pipeline frame. Okay? So there is ingest pipeline frame. That is to say, now I'm going to use coordinate field that has a latitude and longitude. Okay? Again, make sure if I highlighted it even from comma, there is a reason. And then you need to put index name. Okay, index name is important that you need to use refer to it in the future. So you can copy this index name and put it into index name field and click on import. And then it will show you the pipelining process to create data view. Okay? So your file is uploaded, and then your files field is indexed for search. And then the special for GeoMap, GeoPoint data type is ingested into pipeline. And then finally data view is created. It means that now your data can be searchable and used by Elastic. So if you go to data view, especially the data that you just created, you can see the coordinate data field that has a data type GeoPoint with the latitude and longitude. Okay, so now your data can be visible on any map chart. Okay? So this is one data file. So now you need to upload the remaining 2 other CSV files following the same process from previous steps 1 through 12. And then only the thing you have to remember is the index name should be different. Like one is March 24, another one is March 25th. Okay, so you have 3 index for 3 different CSV files. And then when you create data view, you can just simply type in all matching characters up to March or up to 19. And then after that, you can put star. It means that any matching file up to here, and then remaining, even though it's not matched, you can still include them as an index pattern. Okay. And then you save it. After then, you can open maps chart as a clusters. Okay, if you go to clusters, you can find out the COVID-19 data view that you just created. And then you choose grid and you add it as a layer. And then you have to set up the time from March 23rd to March 25th with the time 0 to time 23 hours, 30 minutes. And then you see, and then if you set the metrics as an aggregation sum function, and the confirmed cases, so there are like confirmed cases and death cases, etc., right? So you can choose confirmed cases, and then custom is labeled as a confirmed cases, and then you can save it, and you can see, I mean, before you save it, definitely you can see at a certain country, you can see how many confirmed cases, especially in these 3 days. Okay? So definitely the size of the bubble chart shows the bigger, the more the confirmed cases. Also color is also, the darker, the more confirmed cases. Okay? So especially for these 3 days, you can see how many confirmed cases in the world. Okay? So you can see them, right? And then you save this map as a COVID sample. And then after you save it, you can show me the map at step 7 at page 12. Page 11. but again, we can do it this Wednesday as well. So feel free to do it in the classroom because you still have one more class on Wednesday. And then if you cannot do it by Wednesday, then it's okay. You have another one more week to complete this, and then you can take a screenshot of this map chart and then send it to me. I mean, send it to the submission link. Then you will get a clear. So again, the purpose of today's lab is to use CSV files. You can download CSV files because many public data set that you use for your TOM project will be in CSV file format, and then you can download them and then upload them to Elastic by creating data view, especially for if you have a geo information, then you can use coordinate and geo point data type to make it visible at the map chart. Yeah? So that's the purpose of this lab. And then later on, we use this for finding out, predicting, to draw time series chart and then predict the outlier. Any question at this moment?
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
Where do we go to download the file to get these? Or so we can run?
Remember you used the Bash terminal?
Well, I have Mac, so my terminal is kind of different. So
Yeah, you can open terminal if you are a Mac user. That's what you did in the first 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when in my tutorial, if I say the Bash terminal, then you can simply use your Mac terminal.
No, so is there like a file we need to download from GitHub to put it into our terminal, or?
The Felix, you came late?
No, I was on time.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got a little
Remember
confused.
I struggled to find out the URL of a data file, right?
Yeah.
And then I sent you that comment through chat, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you saw I run it. I run that command in my Bash terminal.
Oh, okay.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So that's what you need to do in your Mac terminal.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Thank you.